Sorry. I was tuning my guitar. Greetings, Starfighters, and good morning. How are we today? Thank you so much for tuning in so early. A couple viewers already. That's sweet. You guys actually like me. Gotta get some fucking material out there for you guys. Alright, gotta get the right angle so you're looking at my fretboard right. I hate the fact that that light is really glowing off the strings, but then at least you can see them. Alrighty then. My guitar is a little cold. My volume is up. It was cold last night. We had the window open for some fresh air, and I wasn't thinking about that. It's cold, so I've been trying to put some warmth into my neck, my morning wood. Your hands are enough. Your strings are metal, so when they get cold, they shrink. When they get warm, they stretch out. Same with wood. When it's cold, it contracts. When it's warm, it relaxes. So I got to remember to not... Good. Still in tune. All right, let's play a song. See how you are doing so far. Yep, gotta stretch. Need to stretch. Why is it uploading so many kilobytes right now? What is your problem? Has some frame drops today? What the fuck? What is your problem? See, I've been trying to figure out audio with my buddy, my first special guest we'll have here soon. But I was also trying to figure out the audio within Streamlabs, because Streamlabs offers the ability to stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I'm using Twitch Studio Beta because we had all the problems figuring out audio through Streamlabs. I literally opened Twitch Studio Beta, clicked one button, and all my fucking audio works. Even if I open a Zoom, it'll work right into Twitch Studio Beta. But I can't co-stream it onto YouTube at the same time. Not as far as I know. But we'll see what happens in the future. I want some more graphical, like this one down here, changes and stuff. There isn't a lot of options within Twitch Studio Beta, which, the name itself probably says it. It's a beta. So hopefully in the future it'll be good, because this just works. The audio just works for this, so there's no point in fucking around. And then after I figured out some good stuff with the audio, figured out this little program called Loopback. All the audio works in there now, but now when I try to stream the video, it's just like one frame every 5 seconds. I don't understand what the fuck is going on, because it worked the first time I used it. Anyway, so we're going to start off with our stretches. Petrucci stretches. Just laying your hand on your hand. A little bit of pressure. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, 200. Back the other way. Don't turn your wrist this way and do it, because then you're turning your wrist and then stretching that muscle, and you could actually hurt it. So normal, hand facing you, palm facing you, that first one. Same with the other way. This is going to stretch back here. You can put a little bit more pressure into it, but don't put too hard. You don't want to overstretch and hurt your wrist before you even start playing. It's a thing. Little piano shake, just shaking your arm back and forth, left. You can feel it, like your fingers kind of flopping, your bicep, and all the way up to your shoulder. Just a light shaking loose of things. Oh, old knuckles, forgive me and my popping. Just gets stiffer if I don't. That feels pretty good. All right, in between the thumb and the index finger, that muscle in there. Yeah, right there for me right now. Closer to my thumb is really tender. Little squeeze, little circles. Oh, yeah, it's a little tender. And then stretch the thumb, same thing. Just rest your hand on your thumb until you feel the stretch. Little pressure, a little more pressure if you need. Don't be too harsh. Oh, that's good. Feel that all the way down the thumb there. And my problem is still gripping the neck too hard, especially when I'm rhythm. You don't have to. You really don't have to press that hard to make a note sound. So, other hand, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 19, and 2,000. Back the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're done there. This one, a lot better. You can end up gripping your pick really, really hard, especially when you're playing fast. And that muscle in there will get the workout. You can feel it when you squeeze that finger, the muscle in there. If you just relax, it should be relaxed. Oh, stretch the thumb, sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, have a little Earl Grey. Because he's so good. My screensaver for my other computer is really awesome. It's got all the tiles of all the album covers that I have. And sometimes there's some pretty cool shit. It's like, oh yeah, I have that album. Yeah, because I'm old and used to actually collect artists' work. What a weirdo. What are we doing here? All right, first off, we're going to do... I need to switch to this. Come on, thank you. Not 1 hour, but 1 minute. What the hell? I've got the wrong thing open here. Sorry. There we go. Okay, that's right. And then go away. And then there. 1 minute, not an hour. All right. Oh, gotta get the metronome. All right, so my first warm-up, as usual, is right hand. I'm going to do 16th notes at about 150 BPM. And we're not using our shoulder to chunk them like this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not jerking off. We're drawing circles. Just with our thumb and our index finger. We're going to do it minute per string. I have 7. I could go to 8 if you want, but I'm just going to stick to 7. If you have 6, just wait 1 minute and then start in after that. All right, here we go. And yes, it's the boring part. I'll try to talk as much as I can without fucking up, because it helps me practice for when I sing again, because I sing and play guitar. All right, next string. Got a little spaced out there, but that's okay, as long as I'm in time. 3 followers away from our 50-follower goal. Kind of tensing up in my shoulder a little bit there. There we go. Spaced out again. Tensing up a little bit in my arm. Oh. Relax. I'm trying to win a race. Trying to practice. Realize it's pretty dark on the one side here. Fix my lighting in a minute. 3 minutes. And I just realized my girlfriend left her keyboard on all night. I didn't even notice the light was on either. By the way, I learned this little trick from Mr. Kirk Hammett of Metallica. Not personally, but I'm pretty sure it was either in I'm really thinking now, it was in the year and a half in the life of Metallica, where he spoke about doing this before every show, just as his morning, or his little warm-up. 1 minute per string, at a good pace. And I've done it ever since. Tensing up my arm. Oh my goodness, I can't pronounce that. But thank you for the follow. We're at 48 followers. That is amazing. Last string. Home stretch. Rafnagut. Is that right? Rafnagut? Just ignore the H. Feel free to make fun of me in the chat. Yes, awesome. Rafnagut. I've done pretty good this morning, Jericho. But yes, it's still, once you start tensing up, it's hard. I sure are, you as well. Give me a few seconds. I can talk more. 20 more seconds ago. Fall off when I talk a little bit. Yeah, now I'm tensing up again. Okay. 7 minutes of hell. It doesn't look like it, but it really does feel like it. See, I don't know if you guys can tell. Okay, so there's 2 people in there who are talking in chat. It says I have 1 viewer. It's messed up again. So let's see what happens now when I tune in as well from my gaming channel, just so I can monitor everything. Because when like I said, I tried it in Streamlabs the other day, and the video was like 1 frame every other second. It was brutal. But Twitch Studio Beta seems to be working good. Rafnagut, yes, I am having a good morning. I hope you are as well. I hope you've been having a great week. Welcome to the stream. What we do here is we literally practice. David Gamino Sr., greetings, Starfighter. Thank you for the follow. Amazing. 1 away from 50. 1 away from 50. This is awesome. And now my viewer count goes up. There we go. Now it's working. Thank you so much for tuning in. So what we're doing here is we're practicing. We're literally practicing. I used to play in a band, and I got injured and was laid up for a long time. Didn't play for about 10 years. Last few years I've been getting back into it. My playing just sucked. So I took some lessons, and then I was like, man, I still need to just sit down and fucking practice a lot. So that's what we were doing here. Trying to do some little tips and tricks for those who do play guitar. Try to be as entertaining as I can for those who don't know anything about guitar, just want to tune in and see something fun. You know what? I'm going to do something just because I've got 2 followers this bloody early. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play a new track that I haven't played on here yet, just because I'm kind of getting tired of playing the old other one over and over again. So just for YouTube, for the follows, I'm going to play this one. Well, for Jericho, too, for tuning in, because Jericho's always tunes in. Okay, there we go. David Gamino Sr. Is that like a dog giving the devil horns? That's fucking sick. This one is no speed metal symphony or anything. It's about only 150 BPM. I like to call this one boring, but it's actually about how life can be boring even when you're stuck in a crowd. I'm not going to sing because it's way too freaking early and I would get evicted. And I haven't sang enough, so here we go. This hurts my hand. It's weird. Oh my god, that's really killing my forearm. band again. Oh my God. I forget how fucking much that one. It's so simple, but it's just because I'm sitting in this chord shape for the majority of it. It just works my forearm. Man, I should put that into my workout here somehow, huh? There's a solo, there's vocals, there's another guitar, there's a bass, all that stuff. I swear to God, it's coming soon. We're super close to getting like 3 tracks out. We just want to put 3 tracks out for now so people have some stuff to listen to. And yeah, getting really close. That may be one of them. I may hold off. We haven't decided on which 3, but I've got like 9 songs in total. Some of them are from back in the day when we used to play as 20 gauge, and some of them are after 20 gauge, and, well, they're still kind of a bit older. It's been a while. Like I said, I didn't play for a long time. So, once again, thank you for the follows. We're 1 away from 50. That's so huge. That's so huge. Now we did our... Oh, my God, my left arm is now killing me. So, we'll give it a little piano shake. I'm going to have to do a little Petrucci stretch again here, because that just works my forearm. My Lord. But let's ask this one again as we did last week. Didn't get a lot of answers, actually. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Raf Nagut and David Gamino, are you both guitar players as well? Musicians of any type? What would you do for a Klondike bar? Oh, my goodness. That totally worked my arm. I'm not going to play that one on stream again. Not for a while. Holy crap. It's easier to play the... the faster stuff. Recently started playing bass in a band. You know how it goes? Yeah. There's my 5-string right there. I've got to do it all myself nowadays. I used to just play guitar and write some stuff, and I had other people around me. Now, I do all of it at home. I program drums and get everybody to come in later and stuff. Playing for 35 years, damn. I guess I started playing when I was 16. I'm now 45, but again, I didn't play for 10 years because of my injury. I never took lessons. I kind of learned from tab books. So just recently, I took a block of lessons from Mr. Dave Martone, and he helped me really understand a few things, and then I just sat down, and I've just been practicing and getting my sync together. It's been a long road. Looking for people now. COVID killed some of the local music in my area, and I'm back to square. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like I said, my drummer, who was a professional musician and playing in bands and touring the world, had to go work at a fucking snowboard shop. COVID destroyed the music industry. It's so good to see the bands back out there, like Herman Lee, because I watched him on Twitch as well. Dragon Force is on tour. I watched Dean Lamb from Archspire. He's a local Vancouver boy as well. And they're going on tour for like 2 months. I'm sure they're all just ecstatic or however else to say it. Absolutely awesome. I'm lucky. I mean, yeah. Oh, crazy. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Yeah, I've never been. Oh, Jesus, we're up to 5 viewers now. Greetings, Starfighters. Thanks for tuning in. If we have anybody, one more. We need one more. This could be the day. But thanks for tuning in, anyways. I was. That's another band that I've just never been a huge fan of the music, but of the musicianship. Like, I've had that for a long time. Some people nowadays don't get it. You don't have to be a fan of someone's music to be a fan of them. And Herman's amazing. And what's the other guy's name? Mark? Is it Mark? Fuck, I'm sorry. I'm dumb. They're amazing players. That shit's fucking amazing. But yeah. I don't actually think I've sat down and listened to Sam. Yeah, maybe Sam. Fuck, I can't remember. Am I thinking? Oh, I'm thinking Mark Holcomb from Periphery, aren't I? Probably. Yeah, Sam sounds right. Sam sounds right. Yeah, that what they do on guitar just blows me away. That's why I love watching their stuff. They're just so good. I wish I could ad lib like that. That's something I definitely have to work on. Mark Singer, who replaces EP. I see, said the blind man. All right. So now my arm is feeling a little more rested. Sorry about that. That was a fucking workout. My God. That muscle is like tense. You can see that right there. It's like stiff right now. Oh. That's hilarious. Yeah, I was never a big fan of Sepultura after Max Cavalera left. Nothing against any of the musicians either. It's just, it didn't appeal to me anymore. Like everything after the Black Album by Metallica. It just didn't appeal to me anymore. Anyways, so where we at? We did our first one, which was 1 minute per string, 150 BPM, 16th notes. And we're not using our arm. We were not using our shoulder to do like this. We were just doing a drawing circle with our index and our thumb. I'm getting better. I did it at 150 BPM because I'm not trying to like fucking run a race. I'm trying to warm up and practice. So just at a steady pace, 150 BPM to start, but I can get it up pretty steady around 180 BPM now. It's getting better and faster. Not the technique I use every time I'm playing, but when I start getting to that steadiness of some picking, instead of just tensing up, it just, I'm old too, so maybe it's an old guy thing. Okay, let me switch my metronome. The next one we are doing is the dreaded spider technique. I've been using this one for a long time as well. Mid-90s, I'd say. So I'm going to do what they call proper technique, where you have one finger per fret. But we're not going to go and do this on the first fret and then the second fret and then the third fret, because that's going to take for fucking ever. We're going to do this in over about, I do my my little warm-up routine can blast through in about 45 minutes. Take whatever you want from any of this. Again, you just said he was playing for 35 years. He might be laughing his ass off at me right now. But what we're going to do is we're going to go... And then that's the easy way. So, you don't lift your finger until you go to fret the next note. If I could play. But coming back the other way is where it gets difficult, because you have to make sure your fingers are up and over that string, because we're going to go... Oh my gosh. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4 stretch. When I do it here, it's more natural, but this one is a good stretch. And these fingers were my weakest, right between these two. And then the separation of these two on the fretboard. They really tend to point at each other. So I'm trying to really work them, really stretch them. And so yeah, this one's the most difficult. Descending the strings is easier than ascending. So we're going to come now again. Try to get your fingers over. It is the meanest thing you're going to do to your hand in a lot of ways. It takes years for me to get it up to where I was like not just and flubbing over everything, but I just kept at it, and really started reiterating it into my workout with everything here. So now what I'm going to do, like I said, we're going to go proper technique. We're going to the 1, 2, 3, 4, but then I'm going to, because we've used 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the fretboard, then we'll just go to 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then after that, we'll go 9, 10, 11, 12, then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And this is where it gets hard, because now your fingers are pointing smaller than your hand is. So, and then I can't get any of these to work over at the 24th fret, because the cutout just isn't enough for me. So we'll stop around the 20th. These are just little techniques while we're here, and then you can do whatever you want with them at home. Do them on every single fret, get really, really used to everything. Because, again, your finger positions are different from here to here to here to here and then here. And even individual frets, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. So it's all worth it. But for time constraints, we're just going to do it this way. So 5th fret, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Same little spider technique. Oh, I don't have a tempo. And I didn't mute the drums. Now 9, 10, 11, and 12. Drop that down 10 dB. Just to be, on the way back ascending, I'm not as fast there. I felt I was just really trying to rush it a little bit. So that was 9, 10, 11, 12. Now 13, 14, 15, and 16. Now this one's where it gets hard because now we're, like I said, fingers are squeezed together. Flubbed on the last one. Your fingers kind of trip over each other there. If you can get 20 through 24, please go right ahead. But again, you're going to see your fingers are really, really close together, and it gets really hard at that point. A lot of the times you see a lot of players just ignore the pinky unless they're doing a big jump within it, and they just start using the 3-finger. Just depends on the stretch. Down here, the 4, 1 finger per fret thing works. Okay, so now, turn that off for a second while we talk. So we're doing the same kind of thing, but counting our fingers 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, and then down the strings. 1, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4. 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4. And then back up the strings, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8, and yada yada yada. Five, 6, 7, and 8. So 9, 10, 11, 12. Corona, my man. What's up? I'm doing good, my friend. Thanks for coming by. Haven't seen you in a week or so. But that's okay. I've only started being consistent again with my streaming. But how are you been? And now we're on 13, 14, 15, and 16. 17, 18, 19, and 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, and 20. I'm doing good, my friend. Thanks for coming by. Haven't seen you in a week or so. But that's okay. And if you can get 21 through 24, go right ahead. I can't. I can get like one. Oh, that's really starting to hurt already. It's just the stretch. I just want that little bit out of there. Maybe even just get rid of the horn, just like neep, little tiny neep. All right, we're gonna do the same thing. A 1 4 2 4 3 4 2 4, but we're doing it between 4 strings now. So first fret on the E, second fret on the B, third fret on the G, fourth fret on the D. And you can hold it as a chord and work the palm muting on this hand. Oh, let's get caught up a little here. Sorry, squirrel. People chatting with it. That's great. This is AP. He's a good vocalist, just not for me. Yeah, I get that. Same for me when into Eternity lost Stu Block. Eternity. Into Eternity. Sorry. Never listened to them. I don't think. Granted, I don't have room to talk. I like James Labrie, who has to be one of the top 5 hated vocalists. Really? Yeah, his stuff. I can't hit those notes. He's a good singer. I guess, yeah, again. Everybody to their own. Mr. Gambino's, you got a thumbs up from somebody who's been playing guitar a long time. That helps. You ever hear, if you say you can, or you say you can't, you're right? Maybe? What does any of that mean? Say you can or you say you can't, you're right. Yeah, I guess so. Philosophically speaking, yeah, sure. Okay, so sorry, we're going to... Like I was saying, you can hold it as a chord and play it. And that's just working your picking. This is one that I'm going to start incorporating into with my... I also got a thumbs up from someone who's been playing guitar for a short time. Well, thank you guys very much. Again, thank you so much for the follow and hanging around. This is huge. If I can get that last follower today, and then if you guys all hang around till the end of my stream, that'll pull my average up. That'll give me my 50 followers, and I'll hit affiliate status. That is fucking awesome. Even if we don't make it today, I'll be back on Friday. Tell all your friends. Follow all the socials down below, the Instagram, the YouTube, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to get a special guest in here really soon. He's a really good guitar player, and he's going to show us some other things so we can change up our routine a little bit here. I'm going to put together some videos of breaking up of everything that I'm doing right now and put those up on the YouTube channel. I've just been so busy with everything else. I'm so behind. But I keep streaming because I need the practice. So anyways, so we started out 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing. We're going to move up to the 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, and you can do this by as well. By trying to lift your fingers. And then same thing. Let's add a little bit of a tempo back in there. And 13, 14, 15, and 16. That tone was a little dry. I forgot. I was playing around with a new plugin, and I was playing with the tones, and I forgot to switch that one over to here. So 17, 18, 19, and 20. Oh. What am I doing? I don't know anymore. Sorry. Stumbled over that one. That one is really good. Like, one of my favorite songs that I learned a long time ago, and I learned it. I didn't figure it out or anything. It was Cliffs of Dover. Oh, I know. Still so much. With the cord, it's easier. It's a little bit easier when you're pulling your fingers off. You got to make sure that you're not hitting any extra strings. That all that muting is just a I know, it's so bad. And I have been practicing at nights. I've been so busy with everything else, so I am a little behind in my practice. What the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, so I play The Cliffs of Dover by Eric Johnson. But in the intro, he gets to that part where he's like... I was doing it with my pick for so long and didn't realize that that's where he was chicken picking. That's the first time I was ever introduced to the chicken picking thing. And I'm still... I'm better at it doing with my pick because I've been doing it so long. So, like I said, I'm going to start working that one. Because it's hard, and then the muting on this one is tough. So I want to get a classical guitar. The strings are a little bit farther apart, and then you can really get used to that, and then I think it'll be easier to... Anyways, all right. So we've done that one. We did it all the way up the neck. Next one we're going to do is a bunch of trills to really piss off our forearm again. And then we're going to give it a break. This one we're going to do at about 120 BPMs or so. I like the tone of classical guitars. Oh, classical guitars are amazing. For those who don't know, the man himself, Dave Martone, check out his stuff online. He plays all different styles of music. He's really got a lot of classical stuff. One of his albums that I listen to a whole hell of a lot has songs that go from just a classical guitar into like a good rock and metal riff, and then he shreds over top of that, and then there's some piano in there. That album is so eclectic. It's so dynamic. There's so many good things going on there. But yeah, I've always loved the sound of a flamenco classical guitar. It sounds so cool for sure. All right, these before I was doing pull-offs, we were just doing one pick and then one pull-off with your finger. But now we're going to do the trills because there's certain... Who is it? Jericho or Corona that was suggesting we should move up to trills soon, and so we did. Pick it once and then 3 times, or 4 times in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That was Corona. And we're going to go down the strings, and by the time I get to my 7th string, same as when I was doing the single pull-offs, for some reason this one, my arm is just dead. You may be able to do better than me. Try to do as best you can. Let me know if I'm going too fast even. If you're following along, that is. Yep. Get to the last one. Really starts the burn. All right, we move up to 5, 6, 7, and 8. this. Woo! It's Feel the Burn. These are all progressions. I'm going to change up everything in my sessions here soon. That's why I wanted to get those videos done and then do this for a while and then put in some new stuff and move on from there. But yeah, it's all an upgrade from there. That was 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now 9, 10, 11, and 12. I caught what you meant. Whew. That actually didn't feel as bad as the other ones. Now I'm warming up that little bit more. 13, 14, 15, and 16. Practice tapping yet? Not quite yet. I've yeah, I'm not muting my strings well enough. Yeah, I have to get back into it. Yeah, bad. Bad. Oh, shit. I didn't do the last one on that one, did I? Not bad. Oh, that's a good burn. Is anybody else doing the same thing? Yeah, advanced stuff with a whole other story. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's something I never really worked on either. I had this thing here. I actually wrote with the song years ago, and I don't know how I came up with it. And that was like all I ever did of tapping was just that riff, that little thing. And then, yeah, just like, and I haven't practiced, so my timing. But I like, I get so used to the metronome, I forget it's there. You can tell me to turn it off if I'm trying to talk over it, and it's not helping you guys. Had to get advanced tapping really fast for the songs. I wanted to, oh, for sure. Yeah, it's going to take a while to get used to, absolutely. Like, my sweep picking and stuff now is getting way better, just because that's part of my routine for this, right? Yeah, oh man, you guys are going to love my guest when he comes in. Like, he's so good. Like, I just can't keep saying, like, he's so good. And I feel bad that we weren't in contact for all this time, literally. I worked with him when I was in college from 2005 to 2007. And that's when Facebook started. And for some reason, we never friended each other on Facebook for like 15 fucking years. The both of us were idiots. And we had the same friends on Facebook, but we didn't realize we weren't friends with each other. I was like, I haven't heard to talk to Brad in a while and blah, blah. Didn't even think about to look for him. And then one day he messages me. He's like, friend request. And I was like, oh my God. And then he's just laughing at me too. Like, oh, we're both idiots. How did we not see this? And So, anyways, it'd be great to get him in here and give us some more lessons and show off the skill of the man. Oh, I'm getting out of tune here. Now that my guitar is warming up better. It was really cold and we had the window open last night. Get those Dream Theater, yeah, nice. Lurking, got to get stuff ready for work and all that fun stuff. I don't want to work today, but yeah, I know. I'm feeling good. I'm going to go to the gym again today, so no problem, man. Thank you so much for sticking around. My average is going to go up today, and if we can get that one last follower, we're going to hit affiliate. I have a feeling it'll happen this week, so that's great. Thank you so much. Jericho and Corona here are two of my earliest followers and some of my only returning viewers. Send them devil horns in the chat, everyone. Thank you so much, guys. Let's finish tuning. At least I have a dot that I can see. Aww. Yeah, I got to get those shout-out things, and there's some bot thing that I have to get and link up, and then I can do all that kind of stuff in the chat. All right. God, I love that chord. It's so big. And when you do the drop A and the big 7-string chords you get out of that, too, they're just so awesome. I like your vibes, man. I appreciate the practice tips. Think I'll stick around? Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm glad I could be entertaining because I don't have any music I can really show you guys. Actually, no, that's a lie. Let me do two things. I'll put 2 links up here really quick. The first one is a link to a video that proves I was a musician. That I used to play in a band. I used to play in a band with an amazing drummer, too, named Jay Bennison. And my other guitarist is busy with his brand new tattoo shop. So that's why these guys aren't here. We don't have a bass player right now, but I'll show you a link of video. Where is... My goodness. The audio started right away. Sorry. I'm trying to get the link here. Okay. So that should take you to the YouTube channel. Let's just see one of the shows. We actually performed for and opened for Vancouver local band, formerly known as Jar. They got signed to Columbia and became Flybanger, and that's the show that we got to play. That was fucking awesome. It was such a great show. YouTube practice. You were a drummer first, right? No. No, I was... My first instrument, I was always into music. I loved singing when I was younger. I wasn't really good at it. But my first instrument I played was in high school. No, sorry, started in grade 7, then went into high school. We had band class, and I played tenor saxophone. But then that was around the time that I was getting into metal. I couldn't do guitar class in my first year of grade 8, or in grade 8. So in grade 9, when I was allowed to take electives, I took guitar, and then I only lasted a few months and got kicked out. I really didn't actually learn a lot, and it wasn't my teacher's fault. It was our fault, because at that time he had 20 kids sitting with guitars who wanted to learn Sweet Child of Mine and fucking Enter Sandman. So he couldn't teach. He was an amazing, amazing player. I don't want to say was. I don't know if he's passed on or if he's still alive. I'm sure he's still alive. But great, great guitar player, and it was sad that, I didn't get to learn more from him off the beginning. That's why I went back to recently and, spilled my guts out to a teacher and was like, I don't know shit. Help me understand. Right. And yeah, my parents traded in my tenor saxophone when I was 16, and got me my first guitar, which was a Hohner Stratocaster, red and white, with a little Samick amplifier, which I still have. It's here somewhere. This is little tiny one speaker, little combo amp. A chip fried in it years ago. We took it to some place and they replaced it, and it still works. Yeah, it's pretty freaking awesome. All right, now this is the fun part. So we beat the hell out of our left hand. Let's go. There. Now we're going to work on our right hand again. So this is definitely for metal, but you can use it for anything because it's a great little technique. These are practicing gallops. We're not going straight through. We did that at the beginning with our... We're doing gallops. So down, pause, up, down, up. We're going to work on our fluidity of motion too. This should be... You don't want to... You can do it now. At 150 BPM, you can start from the top down, down, up, 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 down. But once you hit 200 BPM, I'd be surprised if Hetfield could do this at 200 BPM or higher. It's too hard. So, and it's good for anything, every time. Lots of different techniques. We'll use this fluidity of motion thing. So down, pause, up, down, up. What we're going to do is we're going to start at 150 BPM. We're going to work our way up to 222. Oh, yeah. Anybody get that reference? Also using our left hand to mute the strings. I'm kind of hitting them around 3rd fret, 4th fret to really cut them off. Or else, which can be useful. But again, not at 200 BPM. Not too bad, not too bad. A little slow for my liking. Let's go. 10 BPM. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Feels good. Let's go. Another 10 BPM. Oh, a little sip of the tea first. If you are following along, let me know what tempo you got to before your arm dies on you. 170. This is why I'm not doing like for a minute for each one. Just kind of getting that feel when you feel like, 20, 30 seconds at the most kind of thing. I may be going a little faster right now, but that's just because we only got a certain amount of time. So now we're going to go up. Whoa, 10 more. 180. This is where it starts getting fun. Starts sounding like a metal song. Oh, yeah. Feels good, feels good. Let's go 190. Ooh. These things are pressing on my ears. Notice I'm clipping a little. 190. Not bad, not bad. Whew, starting to feel it though. This is where you're not, again, I'm not using my circle picking technique on this. I'm sure you could at the slower tempos and stuff, but once you start getting faster, it's going to be a little bit harder to do. So this is where your arm, you end up tensing up your arm and into your shoulders without killing it in that sense. It's hard to kind of relax while you're tensed up, but that was 190, so let's push it up. Here comes the big 2-0. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's go 210. This is what separates the humans from the humans. Oh man, do you think we're gonna get it? 222. Let's go 222 for 66 MS. Oh man. A little sloppy there. Oh my gosh. I'm really feeling it. I'm not getting my muting down tight. Oh, I'm dying. 222 is pretty tough. 220. We're doing the 222 for Mr. 66 Samus. For those of you who don't know, check him out on YouTube. 66 SAMUS. Amazing drummer over there in the Albertan state. Played with Devin Townsend, played in a bunch of stuff, does a bunch of stuff. Really great drummer. Really nice, fun guy to watch his streams, and he just sits there and plays tunes. I guess he's found the list of things that you can, or fair use or whatever they're calling it now, which I had to look at, because that's another thing I want to start doing, is I want to start going through and start playing old songs that I shouldn't play too much Metallica. I think they're one that's kind of banned. Okay. Oh my goodness. Now we're going to do two really cool little things from Mr. Paul Gilbert. They're both kind of similar, and I've taken this from his rock discipline. Sorry, Petrucci's is a rock discipline. Fuck, I do that all the time. Paul Gilbert's is Intense Rock 1 and 2 from back in the 90s. These are just a couple little things. The first one, 5th fret on the E string. So we've got A, B, and then C. We're going to go, so 5, 7, 8 on the low E. And then just to the 5th fret, which is D on the A string. And then back down. So just these 4 notes. That's it. And then bending. Well, we're starting our stroke with an up stroke. Up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Again, that's taking to the fluidity of motion. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Oh, you have the actual physical copies of them. Nice. I don't remember how we saw it back in the day. Must have been somebody had it on VHS. And then now that it's online, like I've been able to go back and watch them. It's great to have them online, but that's awesome. Oh. So this one, you start slow, of course. Build that muscle memory. I have Speed Kills VHS as well. Speed Kills, didn't actually watch that one, I don't think. Can't wait to put that one out too. Such a good groove. All right. So yeah, the first one again. 5, 7, 8. 5 on the A and then back down. Starting on the upstroke to keep that fluidity of motion. I'm getting way faster at that. Not perfectly clean yet, but definitely way faster. And then the second one is very similar, but we're starting on the same spot. The A on the 5th fret on the E string, which is the A, and then we're going to the 6th, which would then be A sharp, and then the 8th, which would be the C. I'm saying most of this out loud for myself as well, because again, I never learned. I learned by tablature and picked up a Metallica book and a Metallica CD and sat and learned that kind of thing. And then just never put all the avenues and connected into my brain, that kind of stuff. So anyways, 5, 6, 8, and then 5, 7, 8 on the A string. So then again, we had A sharp, C, and then D, E, and F. Yeah, because that's F sharp. All right. I'm going to play it forward 4 times. And then backwards. Oh, I never saw it. Was anybody following along with the gallop picking? Was anybody trying that as well? What speed did you get to? Let me know down in the chats. And we have a couple more viewers. I don't know if you're returning or brand new. But greetings, Starfighters, anyways. We need one more follow to hit the affiliate level. We are so freaking close. So yeah, 5, 6, 8, 5, 7, 8. The other tip I'm going to suggest too, which is what I have not been doing as much, is all this stuff that I do in the morning, and then I usually play through some songs if I'm tracking. That's great too. But at night, I'll sit down and I'll go through a bunch of stuff like this, unplugged in front of my TV, and also train my ear, which is a Steve Vai tip. play in front of your TV, play with the music that you hear coming out of the TV, the commercials, that kind of thing. Train your ear, train to know and understand where notes are on here. It helps having music theory, which I wish I would have had, but oh well, I still want to get back into doing that as much as possible. All right, so those two are done. We've done our right hand picking. This one, we're going to, a little bit more elaborate. We're using the G major scale, which off the E is from starting 3rd fret G, 5th fret A, 7th fret B, 8th fret C, 10th fret D, 12th fret E, 14th fret F sharp, and then G. I'm sorry. It must be the drugs. And I'm getting used to not saying it just in numbers, but trying to think what the notes are. And these, we're going to use 3 shapes for this little pattern. We're going to use a major, which is the first note, which is the 3rd fret. The 3rd note, which is the 7th fret here. And then the 5th note, which is the 10th. But instead of playing them on one string, we're going to play it between the E and the A. So the 7th fret here becomes the 2nd fret on the A, and the 10th fret here becomes the 5th fret on the A as well. So that's our major shape. 3, and then the 2nd on the A, and the 5th on the A. A minor shape is we're going to use the first note. Instead of the 3rd note, we're using the flat 3rd. So that's just a half step back. And then still using the 5th. When we translate that onto the 2 strings, 3rd fret on the E, 1st fret on the A, and 5th fret on the A. And then the diminished shape is the first note, that flat 3rd again. And if this is the 5th, this is the flat 5th. 3, 6, and 9. 6, 9. That's right. Oh my goodness. Saying it out loud is so weird for me still. And then we correlate that down on the strings below. We have the 3rd fret on the E, 1st fret on the A, and the 4th fret on the A. So our major shape is 3, 2, 5. Then minor is 3, 1, 5. And diminished is 3, 1, 4. Now I'm going to play those up that G scale. Our first note is going to be the major. Second note is going to be that minor. Third is going to be the minor. 4th is going to be the major. 5th is going to be the major. 6th is going to be the minor. 7th is going to be the diminished finally. And then it resolves back to the major. And in that pattern, instead of saying major, minor, minor, as you go, just say ma for major, mi for minor, and dim for diminished. And so we'll go ma, mi, ma, mi, dim. And you can thank Dave Martone for this one. It was kind of fun. I was like, oh, that's cute. And what we're going to do with all that is we're going to play this country bumpkin little thing. I don't know what else to call it. It's got a great little... Same with the fluidity of motion again. Downstroke on the first note. Then our next is an up on the high, and down, and then up, and then we're starting. We're going to steer this one at about 180 BPM, I think is where I'm running it. And I'm going to try to talk his way through it, but I'm probably going to mess it up. So here we go. Major, starting it off. Ah. Me. Me again. To a ma. To your ma. And to me. This is dim. And back to ma. Now let's go backwards. Dim. Ma. Back to me. Me again. And to Ma. Woo, not bad. So now what we've got, we're going to do the octaves of these. So we'll skip over the A string from the 5th fret of the D string instead. We're going to play those same patterns, major, minor, and diminished, in ma, mi, ma, mi, dim, and me, ma, again, back to me, because I'm Jim, and ma, back down we go, Jim, yep, me, I went to ma too soon, this is ma again, now we're going to a me. And finally to ma. Draw my string controls a little bit too much string ringing in there. The final one, we went 3 and then 5 on the D. We're going to skip another string, and instead of just 2 frets over, it's not right. We got to go up 1 more fret because of the way guitar tunes. Same patterns again. Ma to me. And me again. To ma. And ma again. Me. Dim again. And to ma. D. Sorry, that was dim, and then to me. Let's start that again. So, ma. Play the right fucking note, Devin. Dim. Me. Ma. To ma. Me. Me again. And finalize it on ma. I keep screwing it up because when I'm talking and then I lose my spot. That was funny. Root 3rd octave pattern, I guess. Is that root? And then is that... Is it maybe? Yeah, just off, I guess, all the octaves. God, I'm so sloppy right now. Yeah, so that one is that. That is the G scale. Now this next one, this one could be brutal. But you know what? I'm going to skip over this one for today because I've only got like half an hour left. So we're going to go to... What I'm skipping over is an F sharp minor scale with a picking pattern for synchronization. So, but what he did is we're adding in 2 notes because as we come up, and then this is the one that he changed, and I still haven't gone back and looked at why. And we do a 3-note picking like that. And we do it from every F sharp that we could find on the neck. So I have 7 strings, so I would start here. Then I'd move to the 2nd fret, which is the same as the high E. And then the next one would be the 9th fret on the A. And so on. You'd find them all the 4th fret, and then the 11th fret, then 7th fret because we're back to the B, and then the E, 2nd fret. And then I do a 4-note pattern over that. And then the third one that we would do is a 6-note pattern going. And I'm sloppy with it right now, so that's fine. This is making you want to practice? Oh, good. Good to know. So we're going to skip over that long because that's long and boring. All 3 of those on 7 different positions. It's going to take a few minutes. So we'll get to the cool stuff. The ones that'll make you, if you aren't as good as like I was not for a little bit ago. We'll work on some little sweeps. What's going through your head when you're picking? I guess it depends on how you mean. I really try to focus on what I'm playing, but there's times you can get spaced out. And you can absolutely space out if it's something that you're used to. Diminished, sorry? Is that supposed to be diminished? Yeah, I guess that all comes in there. Yeah, you're absolutely concentrating on what you're playing. For sure. Where you do like this one, here's a great example. This one I was doing wrong for so long. When I was doing my sweeps, I would do the pull off and then I would pick down. On that. But what is better and is smoother is, for me I found, it may work for you the other way. Upstroke, and then starting this one on the downstroke. You meant for the alternate picking. You mean for the country one? What do I focus on for alternate picking? Yeah, I'm still not following what you're meaning there, buddy. Sorry. Forgive my reading, my dyslexia. Sometimes I get backwards in my head, too. And focus on the picking, the diminish. Yeah, I'm sure I missed notes. That's why we're practicing, right? You mean that one? Oh, okay. Yeah, so, okay, the first one's a 3-note, so I'm doing 1, down, and then it's up, down, up. Just, I don't know what to say. It's just the picking. Yeah, just I got to know that one's a 3-note pattern. And this is one where you'll see I'm doing my circle picking. The 4-note pattern is just straightforward. Focus hard on the picking pattern? No, not so much. Just you gotta just know that this one's a little different that you're hitting. And you get used to it, and then it's just a feel thing, right? It's triplets. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, and then the 6-note pattern is same thing. It's the first one. It's a 1 down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Still sloppy. Still sloppy. Yeah, at first, I guess when you're learning something new, you're focusing on you're picking what you're doing if you're doing it right. Like I was saying, just about with the sweeping thing that I was doing it wrong for years, and I watched one video and that changed everything for me. And now I'm way better even at the just being sloppy now because I'm going too fast. Yeah, I kind of got used to as well because I sing, so I don't spend a lot of time looking at mine. I really had to get used to my picking and almost just not think about it. And I just practice till it went away in a sense. It's like the metronome thing too, I guess you could say. You hear the metronome until you're so used to playing to the metronome and you're hitting on the beats of the metronome that the metronome disappears. The only time you end up hearing a metronome is when you're off time, right? Still not perfect at speed, but definitely gets better, yeah. Okay, so this one, minor sweep lick. You hear a lot from like Yngwie Malmsteen. And again, upstroke with a pull off on from 5 to 2. Then 4th on the B, then upstroke, and starting a downstroke on the 5th fret of the G. And then I've just been playing that one up that F sharp minor scale in the proper way that play the scale. And you can go back down. A little bit more tea. This is almost empty. Okay. The next one is very similar, but it's a major shape, I believe. Or maybe this is the diminished. I don't remember, to be honest, so I won't say. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from the 16th to the 12th. Pull off. Again, upstroke. Then to the 14th on the B, and the 13 on the G, and then the 14th on the D, and we have 16 to 11 on the A. Again, that's 16 to 12, 14 on the B, 13 on the G, 14 on the D, 16 to 11 on the A. And the same picking pattern, you use the first 4 notes of it, like we did with the minor shape over here. It's that same picking pattern. I've noticed you kind of, to make it smoother too, again, you're not trying to pick every note, you're sweeping. And it's that little bit of an angle can really help you kind of angle it back when you're going down this way, and then just lean it forward when you're going this way. Whichever works for you. If you are, maybe you're just really straight with it, whatever works for you. But you got to get that sound where it's like because a chord is trying to hit all those notes at once. That's not what you want. You don't want to go, which I was doing for a long time too. So yeah, getting that fluidity of motion. The second shape we have then, we're barely moving. We first was 16 to 12, now we're going 17 to 12. But there's the tricky one. It's barring the 14th fret for 3 strings. You kind of got to roll your finger so that they don't sound as a chord as you go up. So 17 to 12, 14, 14, 14, and then 16 and 12 on the A string. Same thing again, where you could do the 3-note. And I got to work on that one more too, because again, that with the one finger barring all those strings, it's a little interesting technique to roll your finger enough to get it to mute that string that you just were on, but not fuck up the ones that you're coming back. And then going the other way, it's a little weird technique. Yeah. Definitely more you're getting used to than the first. Oh, so sloppy. So sloppy. So I'm pushing for time here, so that's okay, though. And once you get them... Sorry, did I finish that off? 17 to 12, then 14, 14, 14, 16, and 12, and then back up. Ultima 831, greetings Starfighter, welcome back. Good to see you here. You made it in time to hear some actual guitar playing today. All right, so now I'm going to try to play them like a little bit of a ditty. I'm going to put them together, and you can do stuff like this. See, that 14 bar thing is weird. Now I'm just being totally sloppy. Yeah, a little sloppy this morning, but that's not bad. Oh, I'm doing great, man. I am doing amazing, actually. We got one more follower to go. We've had an absolute amazing average of viewers today. This chat's been going freaking crazy. It's been awesome. We are so close to that affiliate status, and I have you and everybody to thank. Thank you so much. Thanks to everybody who's been tuned in today, too. That'll put our average way up there, which is huge. That's absolutely huge. Okay, so hopefully any of that made sense. The last little one I'm going to show before I play through a tune here and just chat with you guys while I get ready for the gym. This is another one from Mr. Paul Gilbert. I think this was from the Intense Rock 2. This is a little D major arpeggio lick. So we're starting on the 14th to the 12th fret. Just a little pull off. You can do a picket. You can staccato it if you want. But then we're skipping over the B string. We're going to go to the G string at the 14th to the 11th fret. So 14-10 on the high E. Skip the B to the G, 14-11. And then 12 on the D. That's it. And then we're going back up. I'm going down, up. How am I doing? I'm just being sloppy. So that you can do that staccato, it's really getting your picking down. I don't think there's a proper way. That one just, I feel like I'm doing it back and forth and everything. But you can do the legato. Rafnagut, thank you so much for the follow. Thanks for tuning in today. Absolutely. We'll be back here on Friday and then same thing next week. And hopefully next week we'll actually start the evening practices when I bring in my first special guest and he'll just blow you all away. Absolutely will. Thank you so much. Have a great day in class today, man. Much appreciated again. Thank you so much. So yeah, you can do it staccato. Or you can do it with the legatos in there. So do it with a pull off there. A pull off here. Pick, hammer on, hammer on. So and it gets smoother. It gets better as you go along. I hope you have a great day too, man. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. What a great stream today. Thank you, everybody. Oh, if we could just get the one last follower, just one more. I'm not gonna do it myself. I'm not gonna make like a fake account and add myself or anything. That's not fair. Oh, what I forgot to do though before Rafnagut left, if he's still here, I have a link to my gaming channel where we've been playing Destiny 2, The Witch Queen, and I'm so behind because I've been doing this more. So we got. And there it is. Trendkiller69 is the gamer tag, is the gamer channel, is the YouTube channel, is the Twitter. I got it, luckily for everything. So I'll try to be on there tonight. I'm not sure. I think I'm trying to work with my buddy about getting the audio working on this in here. But in the meantime, oh shit, don't want you. 138, enter, and there you can go. You can go, and you can go. Go up there, get in there. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to play a different song. I actually played during the opening, and then I played a different song when we got those couple followers earlier. We're not going to play that one again because that hurt the shit out of my arm. We're going to play something a little more up-tempo. This is a song called Less Real, and I can't wait to get this one finished and out there for you guys. Oh, yeah, could you try to learn there for tomorrow a little faster? Sorry, you want me to play the song faster? Is that what you mean? Hey, you mean for Friday, right? All right, here we go. Oh, I see. Greetings, Starfighters. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks again, Corona. Good to see ya. A little sloppy, but not too shabby. Not too shabby. Oh my goodness. These things press on my ears with these new glasses. They're just a little thicker through here, so now that they sit there, they just press on my ears and it gets sore. You're going to have to make those ones like my video game headset has like a little cutout for where your glasses sit. It's really nice. Really, really nice. Well, that was an awesome stream today. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. Oh my goodness. Yeah, wow. That was a great stream. Great stream. 2 followers off the bat. They stuck around here for pretty much the whole fucking time. That's just super, super awesome. We're so close to affiliate status, which is great. And then we'll do the same over on our gaming channel. The gaming channel is more for when I'm injured. You know what? I'm tired of not being able to make money. Like, with my injury, it sucks. And so when I'm laid up, I need to make some money, and that's one way to do it. So if you have followed me over there on the gaming channel, thank you so much. If you have not, just scroll up in the chat there, and you'll find the link. There's also a link to a YouTube video of us playing on stage 22 years ago. Fuck, I'm getting old. But, yeah. So how you doing, Lois? Me. Hey, Lois. Diarrhea. That's hilarious. That's hilarious, Peter. Don't feel bad. And now everybody's leaving me. I haven't even signed off and they're already gone. I was going to raid somebody, but you all left me. Sounds like you all have jobs, so that's a good thing. I'm not actually pissed off. Don't worry. Oh, what I got to do is this though. Leave that there and finish rolling this here while I get my. And then I'll get my gym stuff together. I might actually just. Is there anybody left in there, or did you all leave me? I see only one viewer now. I'm asking because the viewer count can be really broken. Like earlier, there was 2 people chatting. It said there was 1 person here. And then we got 2 followers, and it still said there was 1 person. Then it went up to 3, but there was then at least 5 people watching. So it's really weird. I don't know what's happened. One follower away from 50. 1. Uno mas. Okie dokie. So, yeah. Again, I'm going to thank Mr. Rafnagut and Mr. David. Well, I shouldn't say Mr. I'm going to thank Rafnagut and I'm going to thank David Gamino Sr. for today's follows, for sticking around, I'm glad I was able to help you with anything. Absolutely. Again, I hadn't played in a long time and I'm learning to play guitar properly myself, so. Yeah. Had a great day. Thanks everyone who chatted. All my returning viewers, Corona and Jericho and Ultima. Thank you so much for coming back and hanging out again. So I'm going to shut her down. We're going to pack up and we're going to head off to the gym. Again, follow that gamer tag, my gamer channel, which is just up there, Trendkiller69 at Twitch. And I will hopefully see you there. There were stems in that. I gotta. Out of the way. Pack that in there. Twist the end like that. And that's that and that and that. Alrighty. All right, everyone. If you've tuned in before, you've heard me say, we don't say see you later around here. We say Slayer. We'll catch you guys on Friday. Thank you so much for everyone tuning in and all the followers. Everybody, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We will see you very soon. So long, and thanks for all the fish.